Welcome to Healing in His Hands, a space for healing, faith, and just honest conversations where I apply scripture to real life. I'm your host, Mariah, and I just want to thank you for being here. So, how's everyone doing? We are up close and personal today, so we're gonna try it out and see how it goes. But I hope everyone's doing well. The weather, it's still summertime in most places. Here, it's kind of hit or miss. From my understanding, it still continues to be, the sun continues to shine in August and October. So, um, August and September through October. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it remains that way. But yeah, because it's hit or miss, you know what I mean? So sometimes we wake up and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a sunny day. I could put some shorts on. And then also it's a sunny day, but it said it's gonna be sunny on the weather app, but then it's still rainy outside, like a little hazy, you know? So I'm like, not sure what to do, but it's okay. We kind of go with the flow here. Um, but yeah, definitely always can wear a hoodie or a jacket and it can be removed. So it's all good. But yes, I hope you guys are doing well, enjoying the weather, enjoying these last couple of days of summer vacation. My kids start in 2 more weeks. So now we're trying to slowly but surely get, ready for bedtime, start the schedule up and get that all sorted out. And it's been a journey. So hopefully the kids, don't suffer too much when school begins because it's like a big change, right? When you wake up, you're like, oh my goodness, you were used to staying up late and sleeping in. So, but all that comes to an end. So I'm personally looking forward to summer being over just as school wise, right? Not weather wise, of course, but for school. So the kids could get back in rhythm and on schedule and get out the house. Because right now they're just relying solely on me. I have to work all week, so it could be hard. So I'm trying to still make sure they have a good time, have a couple more plans before summer's completely over for them, just so we can just go out with a bang and yeah. But I am happy to say that we are still in the Faith Through the Fire series. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are enjoying it just as much as me. I feel like in just the book of Kings, it's so encouraging, you know what I mean, from both prophets, Elijah and Elisha. And they are just so, man, the things that they have done, the things they've witnessed, the things they encountered, the miracles that happen, it's just so inspiring, and I am truly grateful as I read through this chapter, through these chapters, through these stories, so it's been so good and just really cup filling for me. So we will continue. Today we're going to be in 2 Kings chapter 6. So if you want to go ahead, crack open your Bible if you're not listening in the car or at the gym, and read along with me. So the title of the story is Elisha Traps the Armenians. So it goes like this. Starting 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 8. When the king of Aram was at war with Israel, he would confer with his officers and say, we will mobilize our forces at such and such place. But immediately Elisha, the man of God, would warn the king of Israel, do not go near that place, for the Armenians are planning to mobilize their troops there. So the king of Israel would send word to the place indicated by the man of God. Time and time again, Elisha warned the king so that he would be on alert there. The king of Aram became very upset over this. He called his officers together and demanded, which of you is the traitor? Who has been informing the king of Israel of my plans? It's not us, my lord the king, one of the officers replied. Elisha, the prophet in Israel, tells the king of Israel even the words you speak in the privacy of your bedroom. I'm telling you, okay, a lot to unpack here. Let's keep going. Go and find out where he is, the king commanded, so I can send troops to seize him. And the report came back. Elisha is at Dothan. So one night, the king of Aram sent a great army with many chariots and horses to surround the city. When the servant, Elisha's servant, got up early the next morning and went outside, there were troops, horses, and chariots everywhere. "Oh, sir, what will we do?" the young man cried to Elisha. "Don't be afraid," Elisha told him, "for there are more on our side than on theirs." Y'all, this story, okay, is good. It is good. It is good. Okay, let's keep going. Then Elisha prayed, "O Lord, open his eyes and let him see." The Lord opened the young man's eyes, and when he looked up, he saw that the hillside around Elisha was filled with horses and chariots of fire. As the Armenian army advanced toward him, Elisha prayed, "O Lord, please make them blind." So the Lord struck them with blindness as Elisha had asked. Then Elisha went out and told them, "You have come to the wrong city. Follow me and I will take you to the man who you are looking for." And he led them to the city of Samaria. As soon as they entered Samaria, Elisha prayed, "O Lord, now open their eyes and let them see." So the Lord opened their eyes, and they discovered that they were in the middle of Samaria. When the king of Israel saw them, he shouted to Elisha, "My father, should I kill them? Should I kill them?" "Of course not," Elisha replied. "Do we kill prisoners of war? Give them food and drink, and send them home again to their master." So the king made them a great feast and sent them home to their master. After that, the Armenian raiders stayed away from the land of Israel. Oh, such a good story in the Bible. Oh my goodness. So of course, as you guys could hear, the way it impacted me just reading it, but let's go back, right? Let's unpack a little bit. So let's start at the beginning when it says, right, the king of Aram, right, he's getting so upset. He's like, "Which one of you is the traitor?" Like, he's getting mad because he was trying to continue to attack, and um in a way that would be beneficial on his end. You know what I mean? But the prophet Elisha kept on interfering because the Lord was continuing to speak to him, letting him know this is what's going to happen. Like, heads up, right? And so when one of the officers tells the king of Aram, Elisha, the prophet in Israel, tells the king of Israel, "Even the word you speak in the privacy of your bedroom." It's like God understands, right? He hears everything, you guys. He sees everything. It's like, oh my goodness, to just wrap your head around that for a minute, to really sit back and unpack that. Like, understanding how God speaks to us in so many different ways and how he warns us as well. It's like when Nick passed away, right? Before he passed away, like 2 weeks before him passing away, I remember having this dream. Okay. And in this dream, Nick was crying. He was so upset. And man, it's such a crazy dream, but at the end of the dream, he was surrounded with a bunch of men just dressed in all white dancing, and then Nick was in the center dancing with them in all white, you know what I mean? Just tears of joy and like just rejoicing and not knowing that was God warning me that he was going to be with him soon, right? And it's like it's just so crazy because God, he knows what's going to happen, right? He knows what's going to happen before it even happens. So it's like he knew what was dwelling, what was stirring in the men's heart that killed Nick. He knew what was to happen. Like, he knew what they were planning. He knew what was going on behind closed doors. It's like God is constantly trying to protect us and cover us. It's like if you are praying to God, like this is my prayer daily to my children, to the people around me. I'm always praying for my loved one. When they ask me to pray for them, I am asking God to cover them, to protect them, to allow his angels to surround them with the armor of God. And when I am praying this prayer, I know God is doing so. So if I am praying for God to protect my children, he is going to protect my children. And he has continued to cover them. He has been revealing things just to my daughter alone, like who's her friend, who's not her friend. When I'm asking God to allow her heart to be okay in the season she's in this fragile season she's walking in, as she's going into high school. Be with her, God. Cover my baby. Protect her heart. Guide her, God, and just help her to understand who's her friend, who's not. Guard her heart, God. Protect it. And he does that. And he has been revealing so much to her. But that's just an example, right, of what he does. Like, there's so many times when he's done that for us. There's so many times when he's spoken to us in the secret place, or he's spoken to us just through a loved one. And he's literally poured into us right then and there, allowing us to know what's to happen and to be prepared of it. So it's like, when you're trying to be prepared for what's to come, it's like, it's up to you to literally follow through, right? So for the king of Israel to go ahead and listen to Elisha, like, okay, I know that he is a man of God, right? His word is good. I'm going to listen to him and be obedient to what he's saying. And every time he was saved because of it. So it's the same thing God does for us when he constantly speaks to us. He constantly speaks life into us. He constantly tries to steer us off the wrong path, right? He wants nothing but goodness for us, righteousness, right? Like, he wants us to be in the light, full of joy, full of love, in his rest, right? In his hands, covered by the blood. That's what God wants for us. He wants nothing less. So if God's telling us things, you have to understand there's the importance of listening to him, and don't overthink it. It's like, oh man, listen to the last episode, but so simply how we can overlook things that God has told us in the quiet place. So simply, right? We could just look at things and just be amazed, like, oh my gosh, like, God, are you sure? Like, you're just kind of over analyzing things when in reality, God is covering you and you don't even know it. So man, I listen to this all the time. I listen to his voice all the time when he's speaking to me in the quiet place and he's telling me not to do something. And what I'm asking God too, like for me, personally, because of what I have gone through, guys, like I am asking God for everything now. Like I ask God, oh my gosh, so much. Like I'm always asking God for direction and guidance because I never, ever want to do life without him now. Oh man, I want to cry. I've been doing good. I didn't cry all last episode. So, but I'm like, man, it's just the power of it, right? Of listening to God and being obedient because he's going to steer you on the right path. That's what he wants for you and your children and your family and your friends. He wants nothing but goodness for you over your life. So it's like listening to him is just so important because he knows all and sees all. He knows every little thing that's going to happen before it does. So it's like, man, just listening to him, it's like, oh, so reading that, it's like, oh, when he says, he knows the words you speak in the privacy of your bedroom. It's like the Lord knows what your enemy is saying behind your back. The Lord knows who's your friend and who's not. The Lord knows every single thing. He knows it. So it's like so important for us just to listen to him and just hone in on his voice because he wants nothing but goodness for us, So, man, so good. But I also wanted to go ahead and unpack too when he goes on later on, right? So the servant of Elisha, he's freaking out, right? Because now the Armenian army is surrounding them with all these chariots and horses. And he says, sir, what will we do now? He's crying to Elisha. He's afraid, right? But Elisha says, don't be afraid, for there are more on our side than on theirs. And it's just like, oh my goodness, to understand that God has our back, right? To understand the importance of knowing that God is for us and he's not against us. The way that God man, he's like our best friend, right? Like if you have a solid friend in your life, a best friend in your life, you know that you can tell them anything and that you could trust them. If you're going somewhere, they're going to have your back. Like you're just going to know that they have you, they have your children, they're going to cover you because they are your best friend. They are your roll dog, right? Like, and that's God to us. He's constantly with us. He's constantly protecting us, guiding us, and just wanting nothing but the best for us. So reading that, he's like, man, there are more on our side than on theirs. He's like understanding like how big our God is compared to any fear, any doubt, any sort of depression, any sort of loneliness, any sort of sadness. God is above it all. So understanding no matter how it looks, oh man, no matter how it looks, y'all, because it's like crazy, right? When Nick passed away, okay, try not to cry, doing good. When Nick passed away, and then my sister passed away, and I'm like, man, and I was going through so much. I already went through some church hurt and just encountered so much pain, and trying to figure out what was going on. Like, I was just like, Lord, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Even just doing this move to come here, like, I could not wrap my whole mind around it. It was just like, I was overanalyzing, like I do. So it's like when God was telling me it's going to be all right, like in the midst of me grieving and losing Nick, right? It's like now God's telling me to move somewhere that I don't even know anybody. God's telling me just to move. And oh man, just to move in a way that makes me uncomfortable. God was calling me to do that, and I did it. You know what I mean? I did it. I came here. And then my sister passed away, and I was like, God, oh, I was like, God, you told me to come out here. I was like, God, you told me to come out here. Why would you do that to me? You know, like, I thought things were going to look good for my sister. I thought things were going to be fine. I thought my heart was going to have some type of time to heal, right? Oh, man. But then what Elisha says right here, then Elisha prayed, "Oh Lord, open his eyes and let him see." Mm. And the Lord opened the young man's eyes. And when he looked up, he saw that the hillside around Elisha was filled with horses and chariots of fire. It's like understanding, right? It's like when I was praying to God, right? When I was crying, and sometimes there was just only tears hitting the paper because I didn't know what to say to him because I was still fighting my anger and my emotions, right? Not still trying to figure out why God put me in this situation, why he called me to be out here just to be even more alone, right? And for God just to, in that moment, right? Like I'm praying to God, asking him just to heal my heart, heal my brokenness, allow me to have community, people that love on me and show me care and just be there for me and help me and my kids get through this grief and help us get through this healing process. Help us just to be okay. And God's just like, I'm right here. Open your eyes. Oh, he's like, I got you. Open your eyes. And it's like, having that blind faith, ugh, when you're walking through the fire, and the fire is blazing. You know what I mean? When the fire is blazing, you're like, what do? I don't know what to do. I'm in a point in my life where I'm like so confused, right? You're like, okay, God, you got me. All right. I understand. But it's like, in the moments you're so confused because it's not adding up. You know what I mean? Because you are walking through the fire. But just like Isaiah 43:2 says, when you go through deep waters, I will be with you. When you go through rivers of difficulty, you will not drown. When you walk through the fire of oppression, you will not be burned up. The flames will not consume you. It's like you will not be harmed in any way. So even if it looks crazy, even if it looks like the chariots and the horses are coming down the hill, you're surrounded on all sides and you don't know what to do. Just know that God has you and that he's covering you, and that there is more on your side than on theirs. So don't look at the opposition. Don't look at what's coming your way. Don't look at just the things that are just looking like they're overwhelming you. And it's like the weight is becoming so heavy you can't bear it. Don't look at that. Understand that if God said that he is for you, he is not against you, and that he is going to cover you in all things you do. He's going to cover you on all sides. He's going to be with you. And just now, like me reading that, when Elisha said, "Oh Lord, open his eyes and let him see." It's like, that's exactly what I've been doing. It's like God was telling me to open my eyes, and now I'm seeing it for what it is, right? I'm seeing the reason why God called me to be out here. God told me to just to move away from people that were toxic, people that were not going to pour into me, people that were just going to bring me down into a lower valley. God's seen it, right? Because he knows all. He knows all. He knows what's to come. He knows what's going to happen. God knew, so he called me out here. And I have been blessed. Oh, I have been blessed beyond my understanding. Just seeing all the doors that God has opened for me because of my yes. It has been so enriching to my soul. And man, I would never tell God no again. Trust and believe. I have learned my lesson. Okay. But man, it's just so good. Like just understanding that God is for you. Don't worry about the opposition. Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry about it. Because just know God is for you. Continue to, if you have prayed to God, asking him to cover you, you are covered. You are covered. Understand that. And don't belittle it. Just know that God is greater than anything you are going through right now. God is bigger than any giant you could ever face. Whatever is in front of you, whatever giant is in front of you, our God is bigger. He is stronger and he is greater than that giant. And hold on to that. Hold on to that with your life and know that God is good. He is good. And he is such a good, good father. And he will cover you. So, so good. But oh man, that was so good, and I try not to cry. Sorry, guys. I hope that you have been encouraged by this episode. I hope that you are inspired just to keep pushing forward and not give up, because you know that you are covered and God has your back. So I hope that you are just encouraged by this episode and continue just to listen to the Faith Through the Fire series. And if you haven't already, go back and listen to the other episodes. But yeah, so I'm super thankful just for his word, because he continues to remind us that he is for us and he's not against us. And so many stories in the Bible that remind us of his word and of what he calls us to do and where he calls us, where he's at in our lives, and how big he is in our lives and how much he loves us, and it's such a beautiful thing. But of course, we will end off with the healing in his hands declaration. So if you want to go ahead and close your eyes, you don't have to, totally up to you. But it goes, in his hands, I am healed. In his hands, I am restored. The same hands that have carried me through will continue to sustain me. I am safe. I am seen. I am held in his hands. One more time. In his hands, I am healed. In his hands, I am restored. The same hands that have carried me through will continue to sustain me. I am safe. I am seen. I am held in his hands. Well, thank you guys for tuning in into this episode. I hope to see you guys on the next one. And of course, if you are watching on YouTube, go ahead and like and share, subscribe, all the things. And wherever you're listening, just comment down below. Let me know what you think of this episode. Let me know what you think of the series. Let me know how you're encouraged. Yeah, I love to hear it. So looking forward to the next episode. Until then, I love you guys. Bye.